Hello traders everywhere, Jeremy Lutz here with your midday market update for Friday the 4th of May, and we have some storms brewing here in Maryland. It looks like we have some storms brewing in the markets as well today. Looks like stocks have moved sharply lower over the course of this morning trading on Friday, following the recent disappointing jobs report this morning. Major averages have slid firmly into negative territory, adding to the losses posted in the previous session yesterday. Much of the weakness on Wall Street stems from the release of a report from the Labor Department showing much weaker than expected job growth in the month of April, which I don't think came as any bit of a surprise to me. Real quickly, want to touch on our daily exchange for Friday today. And we just asked a quick question: are you looking at buying Facebook's IPO, which is coming out here in a few short weeks? And we've had some interesting comments on that. But if you're a member, we encourage you to go in. Every day we post the daily exchange, or you can converse with myself, members of the MarketClub staff, Adam when he's in town, and really share some trading ideas amongst each other. There's actually been some really nice trades that members have been talking about in there. With that, let's get into the markets and kind of see what's going on today. We'll start with our first market, the S&P 500, which you can actually see is down today, down to the 1370 level, and across the board, I think it's overall in the markets are down. Let's see if we can rate this thing here that Adam does. Key level we're looking at for this market to get down is 1358. Hey, my writing is terrible compared to Adam's with this thing, but we'll get the message across here. 1358.79 is what we're looking at for a weekly trade triangle reverse, which of course would give long-term and intermediate-term traders a exit signal, and short-term traders could take that as a buy into a short if they were looking to do so. Clear the screen here. Go back. Silver took a huge hit yesterday, as you can kind of see from here. Monthly down to the 29.98 level. Kind of had some action this morning, pulled back up. It's kind of settled about close to its open. Of course, every intermediate, long-term, and short-term traders are all short positions based on that monthly trade triangle yesterday. Gold, much the same story. We still have a score negative 90. Yesterday, we had a signal to go short intermediate and short-term traders. Still based on a red weekly and a red daily at the 1646.85. Currently trading at 1640.18. On a side note, if you go to our regular I Know blog, we have a poll question up today for our Friday poll, and it asks, basically, most American investors think that gold is the safest investment in right now. We're kind of asking your opinion on that, as well as some commentary. So I would head over to the free blog on iknow.com to cast your vote. Copper, same thing kind of across the board with the markets. Almost everything's down today. We have a plus 85 going along there. Key weekly triangle reversal. We're looking at $3.57. We'll see if we can make this a little bit better there for you. $3.57 will be a weekly exit on our red triangle there. All right, we'll clear the screen. Go on to the next. Crude oil. Huge move down in crude oil, as we can see here today. It's just steady going down. I know there's a report, I believe may have been yesterday, that there's plenty of oil for the foreseeable future, that basically this whole move around the sidelines was all fueled by speculation. I don't know how true that is, but I kind of have a feeling that that's the key level we're looking at here for crude oil. 96.67. 96.67 is going to be your exit on a monthly green triangle. We're actually at an exit now with the red weekly triangle, but as members know, the system will only place one triangle a week, which we had a weekly green earlier this week. So we've actually, if that wasn't there, we would actually have an exit signal for short-term traders on the short side, an entry point to the short side. But we're looking key level monthly right here, 96.67 to be completely short this market. So it doesn't look like we're very far away. We'll have to see continue currently at 98.01, so a couple dollars away. We'll have to see where this market closes today, and then again where it opens on Monday. Euro USD still monthly down, weekly still up. The daily was down a few days ago, and we're actually looking at a weekly trend reversal at $1.29. So we'll put that on here. $1.29 will be the key level for a weekly reversal from a green down to a red right there. So we're actually really close on the Euro USD right now to hitting that level. Move along here to the Reuters Jeffrey CRB Index. Of course, same thing, big downturn today. No surprise really there at all, I don't think, to anybody. And we'll move along. Still had some stocks in the moves. Pultegroup is still up, still plus 100 today, right here. Down day yesterday, but trying to fight back, but pretty close to where it opened today. Opened at 10.03, still at 10.15. Of course, we're still long across the board from $8.90. So nice little trade there via the trade triangles. Dr. Horton, we actually mentioned this earlier this week that I thought we'd take a look back on Friday to see if it would post the new 52-week high, which you can kind of see it's come off of that high a little bit here. Currently trading, I think the high was around 17.91. Currently trading at 17. So it's currently not a candidate for the 52-week high trade roll over the weekend, unless we happen to see this get back up into that high 17.90-18 range, which I think with today's market action, we're not going to see that happen, but definitely something to keep an eye on next week. We'll revisit that one time. Huge move up from Carefusion today. Kind of see we got faked out by a red daily trade triangle here, which as intermediate long-term traders know, we don't put much value into the daily signals, so there's a lot of whipsawing back and forth. You actually see it opened pretty low at 25.83, but shot up currently at 27.10. Long from 26.20 on this green weekly triangle. And I thought we'd just move along to everybody's favorite stock here, Apple, which still seems to be having a little bit of trouble here. You had the big gap up, and then it's been a steady move down back to the 569.96 level. Not really sure what that means. Volume's kind of tailed off down here. And that's your update for Friday, the 4th of May. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody out there tomorrow. If you're going out, have a couple margaritas and some Mexican food. I know I will be, because I actually love Mexican food. Have a great weekend. Make sure you tune into the DailyXchange. Over the weekend, we're going to be putting it up on Saturday and Sunday, possibly looking at some trades, hopefully post some trades we're looking at next week. And again, everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you with a video on Monday.